The build-ahead strategy saved my timeline, and I think it might save yours too. Here's what I've noticed. Most people build their content system for their best week, as if life is constant, and we both know that that's not true. Teaching has seasons. Whatever we do has seasons. Everything has cycles. Me, I'm about to enter the most intense, busiest 12 weeks of the year. I'm guessing you have a season or hard weeks as well. Maybe different timing, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. The build-ahead strategy is how I'm working with those cycles instead of pretending they don't exist. Let me share with you where I am right now. It's the middle of January. This spring, I teach a full load of classes, and I run a 140 student robotics program with 3 competition teams. My tournament season starts in March. You might not coach robotics, but stay with me. You probably have a similar version of this. March and April, tournaments. Over those 9 weeks, 19 days at 4 tournaments. Each tournament, I'll be leading the management of 95 students across 3 teams competing in the same tournament. In addition, I'll be the head coach and leading my specific team in their matches through the tournament. During those weekends, I have 0 content production time. Not limited, but 0. And here's my situation. I'm testing YouTube as a retirement bridge. I need to publish content consistently to get real data. The obvious question you might be thinking is, how does that work? If Norman's system needs him to create content during tournament season, the test is over before he learns anything. And that's the trap I see most people fall into. They design for weeks when everything's flowing. And you and I know what happens when reality hits. So I had to figure something out. I looked at my calendar. January was more open. February begins to get tight. March and April, remember, tournament season. Yep, that locks me down. So I had to create now so I could publish later. And that's when George Benson shared his 1+1 approach. And that changed everything for me. His suggestion, create 2 pieces of content weekly. Publish 1, bank 1. I adapted it into what I call build ahead, 2 private, 1 public. Here's what that looks like in my world. And I think you can adapt it too for yours. Every week, I create 2 pieces of content. 1 publishes on Tuesday. 1 goes into my bank for later. This morning, before 9 a.m. work session for robotics, I recorded this video. But I also recorded next week's video. 2 private, 1 public, build ahead. You might be thinking, when do you find time to record 2 videos? Well, batching. I batch record. Recording the second video takes way less extra time than you think. By the time February starts and my hours get tight, I'll already have 4 weeks of content filmed and scheduled. Today, I'm recording in my truck while I take a break before work session starts. When tournament season hits in March, I'm not stressed and scrambling to produce. I'm just publishing what's already done. Here's what I want you to see. The system doesn't need heroic effort during my worst weeks. It needs strategic effort during my open weeks. Let me show you what this creates. By February 1st, before those hard weeks even start, I'll have videos through all of February. During spring break in mid-March, I'll have another window. Yep, you guessed it. I'll reload my bank. You see what's happening. I'm not creating during chaos. I'm creating ahead of chaos. And that's the difference between a system that survives and a system that falls apart when life gets real. So here's what I want you to think about. If you're trying to build something, but you're already at capacity, you need to identify your worst weeks. Not your average weeks, your worst weeks. Maybe it's grading season at the end of the semester. We know how that is. Maybe your department needs you for extra time. Maybe it's competition season for activities that you're participating in or you want to watch. Or it might be when family. Yep, we all know how our family responsibilities can come calling. You know what yours are. Here's what I learned. If you design your system for normal weeks, your worst weeks will destroy it. Build ahead, 2 private, 1 public, create when you can, publish consistently, protect your timeline. That's what's working for me, and I think it might work for you too. Next week, I want to talk to you about the 60-hour trap. Because having a system is one thing. Understanding why systems fail, that's what we need to look at next.